All right, well, let's head over to the house audio, and we'll be back in a minute.
Put together here tonight. All right, we're going to introduce the starting lineup for FC Wichita. First, the starters. Mauricio Vargas will be your goalkeeper tonight. On defense, Craig Mooney, Alex Pollock, Kevin Tinike, and Osman Mendez. Your midfielders will be Nick Kramer, Alex Mosley, Matt Clare, and Yasu Bekele. And your strikers up front, forwards Shadow Sabella and Luca Anelli. Big round of applause for FC Wichita. Tonight's opponent, the Joplin Demize. Your starters in goalkeeper, Sam Hazeltine. Your defenders for Joplin, Midhat Mujic, Okama Thompson, Jack Gonzalez, and Pepe Filho. At midfield, Eduardo Filho, Thalis Silva, Luis Rene, Ellis Riley, and Mario Pinto. And up front, your forward striker, Rafael Beta. Ladies and gentlemen, the Joplin Demize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your caps for tonight's national anthem? Ladies and gentlemen, on the guitar, Gret Howard.
You know what, John? You can't ask for a better way to hear the national anthem than a blazing guitar.
No, I think that was a great touch. Great to, for our inaugural game opener, to have some guy jamming on the guitar. I'm a huge fan.
Well, we can see the supporters group we've got down here on the west side of the field. They've got the tifo enrolled. They've got the smoke blowing.
They got the drums beating.
Looking
good. That's the Air Capital firm, the official supporters group for our home club, FC Wichita. Looking good. Great job over there.
Mm-hmm. And what we see right now is Roy Turner. The guy's a legend in the indoor soccer community here, John. He's going to be going out, it looks like, for kind of a ceremonial kickoff. We see the head coach of FC Wichita, Larry Enlow, out there. There it is.
Good old Roy Turner, a legend in outdoor and indoor soccer, played professional soccer back in the 70s in the NASL for the Dallas Tornadoes, played against the likes of Pele and some of the legends that played back in the 70s in the NASL, Johan Cruyff, those kind of guys. So
very illustrious career
And got soccer started here in Wichita, so a lot to be thankful for him. So it'll be interesting to see. We got a lineup here of some faces that we recognize from FC Wichita. Don't know a lot about Joplin. Last season they finished, I think it was like about middle of the pack. Finished 5th out of 8 in the league last year.
Well, we are underway now, and looks like starting for – well, we ran through the starting lineups already for Wichita. Did we run through the Joplin Demize starting lineups?
Yeah, Jared, when we were going live audio from the arena, from the pitch, Jared Cerullo called all those out. If we want to go ahead and go through those again, that's fine, obviously.
Well, for you and I, John, this is a very new experience because we've seen a lot of the players here for Wichita before because they've played around here locally. We're familiar with them. A lot of the players from around the NPSL, this is really our first time getting to know these guys.
Yeah, for sure. Again, we're not familiar with the Joplin Demize, and just to for the listeners out there, anybody listening from Joplin or any of our local listeners that haven't heard us before from Football Wichita Live, we call the indoor games. So not accustomed to calling this outdoor game. So just bear with us as we get our feet underneath us. If you want to, we live tweet also during our broadcasts at Football Wichita. If you have any words or anything going on, just shoot us a live tweet.
Well, you see Joplin, they send a deep ball, but who do we have in goal for us there tonight, John? Mauricio.
Yeah, we have Mauricio Vargas. Mauricio is a keeper born in New Jersey. He's actually plays his national team ball for Costa Rica. Played U17 and U20, representing his country in the U17 and U20 World Cups. Played every game and started.
Well, pretty impressive. You can see a good challenge for the ball right there, but Joplin, after another quick struggle, they'll come away with it. And number 5.
Yeah, that was Yasu Bekle was called on the play there. Yasu is from Ethiopia, is a DC United Academy product, plays national team for Ethiopia. And there's Shadow Sabelli up front at Wichita B-52s, indoor soccer player who's playing his outdoor game with us, played University of Virginia.
Yep, and for those that
West Virginia.
For those that don't know, Shadow is a fantastic outdoor player, and we certainly expect to see
without a doubt,
big things come from him.
4 years playing for the University of West Virginia, DC United Academy. And for those that don't know, DC United, Major League Soccer team, played in their academy. So yeah, fantastic outdoor player.
Well, I can't see who it is that's taking the corner, but it is punched up in the air by the Joplin keeper. Now Wichita, they do have to pull back down here along the near sideline, and Wichita's going to come away with it. Good challenge. Wichita still has it down the center of the pitch. It was Luca Anelli. Oh, they've got it at the top of the box. Mr. Freedom and a challenge, but Joplin will clear it.
Now, great step right there.
Was a good one.
Great step by Craig Mooney. Yeah, and that work up front got started up there by Matt Clare. Some of our local fans might recognize Matt from the indoor club, but Matt's got a storied career in outdoor as well. Was at IMG Academy in Florida, where his father's one of the coaches. Didn't go to college, went directly into the professionals. He's played some NASL for the Rowdies. And so Matt, outstanding player, is going to be a great veteran leading this club.
Yeah, and we were excited to see him stay here in Wichita to come play some outdoor ball for the NPSL.
No doubt. And I think, Matt's looking to make his mark in a club and in a town, really. And he's endeared to the fans here in Wichita. He's coaching some club teams now here in Wichita, so he's really set up his base here in Wichita. So if we can keep Matt here in Wichita, it'll be great for us and great for Matt, great for the local talent as well. Well, an opportunity for Joplin, but the Wichita defense gets back quickly.
Nick Kramer makes the stop. There you see Claire
move.
with it.
Luca Anelli, nice move by Luca over there on the sideline.
Yeah, that play was set up, John, by Claire. Now here comes Wichita. Still looking. Hard challenge, and that'll be a foul on the Joplin Demize. Wichita is going to get a good opportunity for a set piece right here.
Yeah, they're set up just right outside the 18. We'll see what Larry Enlow has up his sleeve as far as setting these guys up on a nice free kick. Great position. We should definitely put something on frame here.
And I believe, yeah, Matt's going to take the set piece for FC Wichita. Let's see what he can do. He'll take a shot, but it's going to sail. And for those that can't tell, he's kind of got the wind almost right to his back on that kick.
Yeah, not a great hit. I'm sure Matt wants that one back.
Goal kick for Joplin. The ball's put back into play. And it's going to be headed out of bounds by the Demize, FC Wichita. They'll take the throw in on the far side of the pitch. We'll apologize for the static that you may or may not hear. We've got an extremely touchy headphone system right now. Wichita off the challenge. They'll come away with it. They try and clear it, or try and push it forward, but it's headed out of bounds inadvertently. That was Craig Mooney with the throw in. Knocked out of bounds again by Joplin. Mooney, he'll move up the sidelines a bit. Sends it back into play. Now Mosley, another local hometown Wichita boy. John, Alex's outdoor career, you know, he played college here locally for Fringe University.
Yeah, that's correct. You know, Alex, you know, epitome of a homegrown player, has gone professional, played his club ball local here in Wichita, played high school over at Mays High, which is just known in the City League for being, you know, a powerhouse club developing a lot of talent.
Oh, a good ball by Shadow Sabelli. Sorry to interrupt you, John, but he sends it forward. I believe that's to Osman Mendez. Wichita still in possession. Now Wichita sends it back down, but it's going to be played out of bounds by Joplin. Wichita will take the throw in. It's going to be Craig Mooney. Again, he tosses it in to Mosley. Challenged by Joplin, and it's out of bounds again. Craig Mooney takes the throw in once again. Mooney's throwing in a lot of balls, John. Man, a hard foul down in the corner. No call, though.
Yeah, tackle from the back.
Yeah,
you know,
very, very surprising that there wasn't.
Well, I'll tell you what, the blue team's not going to make many friends missing stuff like that. Definite foul, no doubt about it.
Well, Claire, we saw him go down, stop the play. Wichita wasn't able to come away with it. Now a fight down the center stripe.
That was great work from Beckley.
Wichita finally regains control. Claire has it now near midfield. So we're 9:16 into the first half. John, the clock here in NPSL games doesn't stop. Running clock for those of our indoor fans that may be watching. Wichita. Craig Mooney will get called for the foul. Joplin will put it back into play. Well, they weren't able to do much with it. Matt Clare comes away with it for FC Wichita. Nick Kramer in control right now. He'll send it down to the near side, looking for Craig Mooney. Good move by Craig. Looked like, John, it looked like he was going to send it downfield, but he wound up just taking a little step to his left. Wichita still in control. It's Nick Kramer now. Wow, good play by Nick Kramer, John, to retain possession for FC Wichita. Now Mosley's got it. He sends it deep down to Clare. Matt got one man. Oh, he was looking to send it into Shadow. And, Wichita just
that was a cheeky little hill pass from Matt Clare over to, I think that was Osman Mendez. That was nice. Unfortunately, no one was there on the back post for that.
Now Wichita defense has to pull back quickly. It's Kevin Tenike, and I believe that's
Pollock.
number 4. Yes, Alex Pollock.
Well done by him there to slow that down.
Ball played across the box. You saw Osman Mendez go in to head it away.
Yeah, hustling back to head that ball out of danger. Great play by him.
So just over 11 minutes played so far in the first half. It's still 0-0. So corner kick, Joplin, near corner. It looks like they're going to have number 5. That is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, this is Michael Jackson's the number 5 from FC Wichita there, Kippy.
Oh, well, you had the wrong roster
Yeah,
up
because it's
there.
right here, buddy.
Oh, well, there we go.
Great pick.
Yep.
While we're running our
Grab
our
mouths.
there.
Yeah, it's
Mauricio Vargas makes a save. So good on you, Mauricio. Looks like his first save. Oh.
He does. He sent it down deep, looking for Matt Clare, but Matt had a defender inside. Looks like Kramer will take the throw in. Or Craig Mooney, I'm sorry, he'll take the throw in. And that one, they're going to call it out on Joplin. So another throw in from Mooney. He sends it to Sabele. And now Wichita's got an opportunity, John.
No, I like they're working. They got Nick Kramer looking like almost in an attack or a defensive mid position. He's a big body, so he's a great guy to have back there. He's not afraid to, leave his feet and tackle the ball, and just extremely impressive. Big physical body there in the middle, which is what you want to see in that position. Just a little bit too much on that to Matt Clare. I think the wind got a hold of that ball a little bit, but great idea.
Yeah, and there's a pretty good wind out here right now, blowing from east to west, so it'd be from left to right on the pitch. It's at Wichita's back right now. We've seen that a couple times. We've seen it sail. We saw it happen on a set piece from Clare, and then we just saw it happen again. Now Wichita's got an opportunity right here. It's Alex Mosley. He looks to send it across, and Wichita didn't have anybody home. Great look for Wichita, but they've still got it in dangerous position if they can clear it out. But Joplin, they'll just poke it out of bounds.
Yeah, great, amazing. I mean, what a great ball into Alex Mosley. Great run from him, ball across. Just nobody could find the foot on the end of that on the back post, unfortunately for us.
No, it was close. Matt Clare plays it all the way back to Kevin Tenike. Kevin playing left back. Alex Pollock has it now. He sends it forward to Nick Kramer. Man, that was a great look for FC Wichita. Oh, and a great trap. It was a good thought. That was Iyasu Bekele, I believe is how you pronounce his last name, John. We saw some good footwork right there, and he's back in possession now. Has it up near the midfield stripe. And he sent it down. He was looking for Claire, but again.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah,
Unlucky.
Matt just lost his footing. He almost had an opportunity to stop it down in the corner. That was a good thought.
No, well, it's great to send the ball down there. I think once, if this wind would kick down a little bit, but, it's typical Kansas weather for people who've never been in Kansas before.
Yep.
If it's not blowing from the south, it's blowing from the north,
And we just saw it, again, sail a little bit more, I think, than Wichita was expecting it to.
Well, for those who don't know, Wichita, the Indians back in the day were called the Wichita, which means people of the south wind. So there's definitely going to be wind in Kansas.
I actually didn't know that.
Well, there you go. There's a piece of trivia. That's free for you.
Mosley will trap it. Still comes away with it. Good play. Now Joplin has it down near the mid-stripe. Shadow Sabelli comes away with it. Wichita not able to maintain possession. Joplin will collect it. But just like that, Kevin Tenite comes right back up near the center circle and collects it, and a shot. First shot on goal for Wichita. I believe that was number 19, Iyasu Bekele.
It's Beckley.
Bekele.
Well, Bekele is how the announcer's calling it. Oh, Jared Cerullo. I heard.
Well, you know what? He knows more than we do.
Yeah, but Blake Shoemaker told me it was Bekele, so let's just call him Yasu. What do you say?
Well, played down deep again by the Joplin keeper. Now Claire. Well, he had a man crawling on his back, and he wasn't able to trap it. That one heads out of bounds off Joplin. So 16:53 into the first half, John. What do you think so far?
Well, it's a great physical game. I think we've had the majority of the challenges so far. Most of the opportunities we've seen, on the Joplin end of the pitch.
Well, now we see Joplin in a dangerous position for FC Wichita, but they're going to lose control. Matt Clare's going to pick it up. He's got some room in front of him. He sends it down deep.
Luca Anelli
on the near side. Luca almost beats his man. But the Joplin defender, number 23, was able to get between him, and I couldn't tell. They're going to call that a goal kick.
Right. This is going to be a physical matchup between Luca. For those of you who don't know, Luca from Southampton, England, a little town right outside of Liverpool, played his college ball right here in Wichita at Newman University, a D2 school. And Luca's a big boy, so I think this is going to be an interesting matchup with him. And I can't see the player's number. I believe it's 23. And we don't have a 23 on their roster, so no idea who that is. If somebody wants to tweet us from Joplin and let us know who that is, it'd be great.
Well, the goal kick is taken by Joplin. Wichita back in possession now. It's Matt Clare along the near side. Mosley has it. Matt plays it all the way back to Alex Pollock. Pollock sends a cross ball over to Kevin Tenite. Wichita pushes it back forward. And now we see the Wichita defense in possession right now with it, John, trying to get that man forward. But it's passed into traffic to Iyasu Bekele.
I think we just got to call him Yasu.
That's probably the safe way to do it.
Because we know for a fact it's Yasu.
That's true.
The only thing that we know for certain.
That one will head out of bounds off Luca Anelli. Throw in for Joplin. Unfortunately, John, too, we've had some serious rain, and it's cleared up wonderfully. This is good soccer weather right here. It's cool, probably due with a few less miles per hour on the wind. Claire picks it back up now, and a great drop. But Wichita not able to hold on to it. There they go. That's the out of bounds. Quick throw in by Craig Mooney. He's going to send it down, but he's going to be too far in front of his man. He was looking for Luca Anelli, but it'll be collected quickly by the Joplin keeper. There's the kick. Kevin Tenike will collect it for FC Wichita. And you know, John, it's such a different strategy from what a lot of the fans in Wichita are used to seeing. They're used to seeing the indoor game. Now they see a much different style of play outdoor.
Well, you know, and because, and I think now, and to be perfectly honest with you, the majority of the fans that watch these Wichita, the indoor game in Wichita, also happen to be outdoor soccer fans as well. Either through watching their kids play, club ball or high school ball or college.
That's true.
Or even watching Sporting Kansas City. I think they're accustomed to the build-up in this game. And really, to be honest with you, I think it's a more beautiful game.
For sure. Man, a hard tackle on Matt Clare, but a good collection by Alex Mosley. He's going to take a left footer, but it's going to sail on him. We saw a couple of really good plays right there from Mosley. He collected it near the center circle. Great footwork, still held on to the ball. Good push, good look, just sailed on him.
No, I think absolutely. I think our build-up in the midfield has been fantastic. Again, it's a new team. Some of these players have just arrived at the beginning of this month, from college. They had to complete all their finals. So we have, players that haven't necessarily played together very much.
Well, here we go again. Iyasu still in possession. And you can see Wichita struggling right now with really what I think is a almost more of a win problem of figuring out the angle when they're hitting that ball to keep it from sailing.
Well, I think it's definitely a part of that. I think again the other part of it is we have some guys that haven't played together. Again, players that have just arrived in May. Kind of gelling and getting their chemistry together, figuring out what they're going to do. We'll start putting some of this stuff in that final third together, because that's really the only part that I see we're missing right now is just getting something finished. And and that's an unfortunate part of the outdoor game too, is we've got some quality players on both sides of the pitch, and they're just the Demize aren't just going to lay down and open up and let us put one in the back of the net. We're going to have to earn it, get creative in that final third.
And this is John, correct me if I'm wrong, we know it's the inaugural game for FC Wichita. I believe this is also the first game of the season for Joplin. Is that correct?
That is correct. They were actually supposed to play Liverpool. There's a Liverpool club team that plays out of San Antonio, Texas in our league. And that game, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was a weather issue, but that game was canceled.
Matt Clare, he'll take the restart.
Yeah, he was wearing that player like a coat. I don't know
he
what
was.
The ref's right there ready to make a call. His assistant referee, luckily, was there to bail him out. The guy the official didn't look like he wanted to make the call. And, I don't know what to say about that.
Well, Matt will switch places with Shadow Sabelli. Shadow looking to center it in front of the box, but he had a bunch of orange jerseys standing right where he was looking to put it. Now Matt Claro collected. He sends it back forward to Sabelli. Great move by Sabelli. Centers it. But Joplin had a man there.
Yeah,
now the Demize push it back the other way.
I tell you, Nick Kramer is a fantastic, big-bodied player, fantastic defensive player. Unbelievable. Nick Kramer. And young, still developing.
Well, we saw another good stop from him. Oh, great move by Mosley. Here we go. FC Wichita. Luca Anelli takes it down the near sidelines. He's still in possession. Oh, he centered it, but he just didn't have a good foot on it, John.
No, we need to get some lift under the ball. I mean, that's the third.
Oh, Wichita. A clear tackle from behind.
Well, as I was mentioning, we're just not getting any lift on the ball. In order to get something quality across, we just got to get it in the air. We've got some big-bodied guys in the middle. Got Alex Mosley over 6 foot, Luke over 6 foot. In order to give our forwards a chance to get up in the air and put something in, we're gonna have to get some lift underneath the ball.
Well, you're exactly right. We've seen it on the last 3 attempts to cross. We've seen that on the last 3 attempts to cross, where Wichita has just basically sent it across the ground. Good challenge by FC Wichita. They'll come away with it. Matt Clare has it now. He sends it forward, across the pitch, looking for Iyasu, and he'll catch him. But Iyasu's not able to play it all the way, or he's not able to push it forward. I would have thought, if you'd asked me, John, that went off of Joplin, but apparently it didn't.
Well, I'm not sure the official knew, so he just went with Joplin's bench on that one.
Here come the boys in red, back the other way. Shadow Sabelli had it. Now Mosley picks up the loose ball back to Sabelli. Sabelli looking to push it forward to hit Iyasu. Well, Kramer had it. And I think he was looking to just kind of send it down into the center of the box, John, but it winds up sailing on him a little bit, and it's collected easily by the Joplin keeper. This has certainly been a physical game. Really ooh. Close call. Alex Pollock goes down, but Joplin will get called for the foul, and if they hadn't been called for it, John, it'd have been one-on-one.
Yeah, definitely, and I don't know, I don't know how that couldn't have been called. The guy was on all over Alex's back, but I guess we've seen more surprising things from this official so far. But good. I thought he was on his back and caused Alex to lose his footing. I thought it was a good call. I thought it was fair.
Played out of bounds again by Joplin. It looks like Kevin Tenike will set up for the throw-in for FC Wichita.
We'll see what Alex can do. Everybody's setting up with inside the 18, so they're expecting this throw to make it inside the 18, and rightfully so.
Well, he can certainly throw it, but it's snagged out of the air by the Joplin keeper. The Demize will push it back the other way. It's 3-on-3 briefly. Kevin Tenike comes up. He'll make a hard.
And I don't know if the official was in. Our AR over on the opposite side of the pitch of us, the side where the teams are set up, he needs to get into a better position because number 9 was offsides, and I don't think the AR was in a position to call that. To be honest with you, I think we're lucky to get that foul. And not a really dangerous position for a free kick. I think we're going to see Joplin put something in here and try to get.
Well, they'll take the shot, but it'll sail wide left, right out of bounds. I would have expected them to just kind of set that one up to play it a little bit more. Well, here comes FC. They have an opportunity. Matt Clare, if he can get it centered, and it's going to hit off the left post.
Just missed it. What a great ball through to Matt Clare from Osman Mendez, and just a tough angle for Matt, and he hit it off the hardware.
It was. I'm going to be honest, from that angle, it's pretty amazing that he was able to even hit the post.
No, just a very, very tough angle, just by inches. Wichita's not up 1-0 right now, but we got it on the corner kick, and we'll see what they can put together.
Well, the ball's put back into play, but it's snagged out of the air by the Joplin keeper. He'll throw it out, but it's quickly turned over. Shadow Sabelli was there to make the challenge. Now it heads out of bounds, throw in Joplin. So we're just over 30 minutes into the first half. Really the most dangerous possession so far of the game was that run we just saw from Matt.
No, offensively, I think we've seen some great things from FC Wichita. You know, a lot of creativity, just not seeing the creativity that we need in the final third, as I've mentioned before, not to beat a dead horse, but, you know, just got to see something a little bit more special from the guys to put it in the back of the net.
FC Wichita still in possession. They'll play it all the way back to Vargas, their keeper, and he's challenged heavily by Joplin, but Wichita comes back away with it. They send it down deep. They were looking for Matt Clare, but he gets tangled up. Goes down, and Joplin will collect it. Well, it was a good challenge by Matt. They'll give Joplin the foul, or they'll call the foul on Joplin.
Yeah, he stepped in and won the ball, and you know, not much to say after that. Just guy put Matt on his back.
Great play by Craig Mooney. So Joplin's still in control right now, but Wichita, oh, unlucky. That was not exactly a hard challenge.
No, I'm surprised the supporters aren't saying something about somebody being a certain kind of diver.
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't look like much, but you know, again, maybe with the field conditions, maybe he lost his footing with a little bit of help from Luca and Ellie.
Joplin, they're in control right now. Shadow Sabelli was up there. Oh, and another great play. Luca Anelli, John, we've called his name several times. Now here comes FC Wichita. They've got an opportunity. That one's going to go out of bounds.
They're calling a goal kick. No, they're calling a goal kick. Look at that. They're saying that it deflected off of Bekele.
Well, it certainly didn't look like it went off Bekele, but
I think the only person in a 100-mile area that's
in
a
blue
goal kick
jersey.
is in the blue jersey right now. And nothing against the Joplin fans, you know, if there's any watching or listening.
Now here come the Demize again, but they've got several red jerseys in front of them, and just like that, FC Wichita comes back away with it. It was Alex Mosley. He sends it down to Shadow Sabelli. Now Claire has it. He sends it down.
Great ball.
Deep. It was a good ball, and he had Shadow Sabelli there, but Shadow's going to lose it.
Yes.
Joplin has it down deep in the corner.
Yes, touch let him down a little bit on there, but they've got him. He's got this player in the.
He had him in good position.
He
They're
did
going to call that
absolutely
one out of
stuck down on
bounds.
back in the corner.
Yeah, they'll call that one out of bounds off of FC Wichita. Joplin will take the throw. Joplin still has it, John. 34 minutes, almost 35 minutes into the first half.
Now we'll have to find out and talk to some people. I'm unclear to the fans and people listening or watching right now whether or not there's going to be stoppage time in the NPSL.
And I did not hear whether or not there is stoppage time in the NPSL either. Apologize again for the static if you're hearing it at home or watching us online. Goal kick for FC Wichita. It's back into play. Oh, man. Great play. Oh, he's going to get called for being offsides.
Yeah, and Shadow was offsides, you know, by a body. And it looks like Kippy, they've called a foul.
Oh, sure enough. Well, I thought they were going to call it offsides on Shadow, but
and they certainly did. Shadow was offsides, and the AR had the assistant referee there over on the side of the pitch had, you know, raised his flag indicating Shadow was in an offsides position. But it looks like our center official had already called a foul, so Shadow's lining up to take a free kick here.
Well, here's a good opportunity for FC Wichita. It's not a terribly dangerous position, but we see the feed from Shadow Sabelli, but it'll deflect off the back of the Joplin defender. Well, another centering ball. Wichita's Matt Clare will collect the loose ball down along the near side. He was looking to send it back down. You know, again, we saw another attempt at trying to center it. It just sailed on him. Yeah,
absolutely. You know, Matt chips a ball in there to give, you know, some of the Luca Anelli, likely our big striker there, an opportunity to get ahead on the ball, and it just, again, this Kansas wind got a hold of it.
Kevin Tenike, he'll collect it for FC Wichita. Now it's sent back over to, I believe that was number 3, John, Osman Mendez. Joplin still in control. The center of the pitch, Wichita looking a little out of sorts. There's a good ball from the Demize, but Wichita's able to finally get it away. The Demize take another shot. It'll deflect off Kevin Tenike. And another shot by the Demize, but that one's going to sail over the crossbar. Vargas will take the goal kick. Put back into play by Mauricio Vargas. Here we go. Oh, man. It was Matt Clare again.
Man, what a great timed run by Matt Clare.
Oh.
So unlucky. Had the keeper beat, but had that defender crawling on his back.
It was so close.
Just enough that he chips it over the goal. Oh, unfortunate. Man. And Matt's going to want that one back.
He is, and you know, in this outdoor game, Johnny, those opportunities don't come around very often.
They just don't. And, you know, Matt's going to want that back. If, you know, should something happen, Matt's going to, you know, that one's going to haunt Matt tonight. I think no matter what the result, Matt doesn't like that.
I know. So a fight for the ball. Matt Clare will make the challenge. Oh, I thought that one went out of bounds, but it didn't. Mosley sends it forward to Luca Anelli. Anelli sends it down into the corner. Clare just wasn't quite down there.
Well, enough pressure to force the Demize defender just to play the ball out. And it looked like he came up limp a little bit. We'll see, make sure that player's okay over there, number 23 from the Demize. Might have got his studs caught up a little bit in that pitch. And we're going to see another big throw from Kevin Tenike here, hopefully outside of the reach of that Joplin goalkeeper.
There's the throw from Tenike. Unfortunately, Wichita was not in a position to capitalize on it. The ball will be played back into FC Wichita's half by Joplin. And FC will quickly collect it. Craig Mooney has it. He drops it off to Shadow Sabelli. And just a bad touch from Kevin. Joplin comes away with it, but not a good pass. They'll lose it out of bounds. Thrown back in by Craig Mooney for FC Wichita. Shadow Sabelli avoids a slide tackle, and he quickly sends it forward to Iyasu. Man, Luca Anelli is fun to watch, John. Here we go. It's Craig Mooney. That should have gone out of bounds off of Joplin.
Well played by Matt
did.
Clare.
Absolutely.
Craig Mooney sent that ball over in the corner with a little bit too much on it, and Matt was able to power over to catch the ball up and play it off of the player to earn it a corner. Great
Absolutely.
play by Matt Clare.
Matt, well, he lined up for the corner, but now it looks like Shadow's going to come in and take it instead. Nope, Matt chips it into Shadow. Now Shadow plays it back to him. Matt was looking to send it to, I can't tell who that was. I can't see his number from here, John, but Shadow Sabelli still has it. Oh, man! And he took a good shot. Deflected out of bounds off number 8 for the Joplin Demize. Corner kick again for FC Wichita.
Unbelievable. Shadow Sabelli, very meek, mild player in indoor. Took quite a few games indoor for him to get his feet. A man on fire in the outdoor game, really showing his stuff. Super impressed with Shadow.
There's the corner kick. He sends it in.
Unlucky from Luca Anelli. Just unfortunate on the touch.
But Wichita still has it. Shadow Sabelli. And he was looking to send another one. Oh! Oh, my. Boy.
I don't know. Maybe the center official saw something that we didn't see, but everybody has an opportunity to make a play for the ball. The keeper didn't have the ball.
No,
I don't know. They want to protect the keepers at all costs. I get that.
Yeah,
That's
but
unfortunate.
I don't think that was a play where the keeper was really in danger. But
I don't know. We
I
didn't
guess
see,
it's subjective.
Again, the blue team, saw something that we didn't see.
Well, the wind plays into FC Wichita's favor this time on the goal kick. Slowing it up a little bit. Craig Mooney will make the defensive play. They'll push it back forward. Oh, I'm not sure how that was out of bounds. Maybe we can catch it on the video. Matt right up in the Demize's face. Wichita comes back away with it. Craig Mooney again had it. Well, I just saw that replay, John. It certainly didn't look like it was out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. We see Nick Kramer fighting for it. Ball gets played all the way back to Vargas, the Wichita keeper. Unlucky pass by Vargas. The Demize take a shot, but it sails high. It'll be a goal kick for Wichita.
I don't know. I think that the Demize player that took that shot, I think he was feeling a little lucky.
Goal kick, Vargas for FC. And I believe that was Luca Anelli that was fighting for it down along the far sideline. It'll go out of bounds off of Joplin. 44 minutes into the first half. You see Mendez fighting for it. And he's going to get whistled for the foul.
And that's off.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, there's the flag.
Yeah, I was waiting for the AR to catch that because I'm like, we could see it from here, and we didn't even have the angle. He was that off. So FC Wichita set up for the free kick. That's going to come from Kevin Tenike.
Yeah, looks like, John, they're looking at subbing. Joplin is looking at subbing out their keeper. I'm not sure why.
Well, no,
well,
as we
no
can see,
stoppage.
no stoppage time.
So the end of the first half, it is still 0-0 FC Wichita and the Joplin Demize. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. We're going to throw it over to the house audio, and we'll come back just before kickoff of the second half. Talk a little bit about the game.
Sounds good, bud.
Well, you know, John, for the inaugural game for FC Wichita, brand new club, a brand new product, brand new facility. I mean, everything's brand new all the way around. You know, you couldn't ask for a better evening to come out here and see an outdoor game.
It's absolutely gorgeous out. You know, the Mother Nature spared us rain, which if you don't know, if you haven't been in Wichita, we've had it rain down upon us for the past couple days. All the fury of all the water, it was like Noah's Ark up in this mug the past couple days. And so, you know, that's the pitch is nasty, but, hats off to both FC Wichita and Joplin for playing through and giving us a good night of soccer.
So there we see Joplin clearing their half. Kevin Tenike collects it for FC Wichita. He quickly sends it back forward, and now it's Shadow Sabelli with it for FC. He drops it off to Claire. Claire sends it back. He was looking for, I believe he was looking for Nick Kramer. And, you know, now that we can see Nick on our side of the pitch, he's a big boy, John. Clock hasn't started yet. So there it goes. Clock's back underway. Nick Kramer in possession. Sends it over to Sabelli. Sabelli plays it all the way back. Now Nick Kramer sends it forward. He was looking for Luca Anelli. Anelli still got it. He'll take a shot, but it's going to sail wide to the right.
Now, great turn from Luca. Just outside the 18. I think he was looking to put that top shelf, top right corner, but sailed on him slightly. A little help from our FC Wichita players, youth academy players. Let the key pick what ball he wanted.
So goal kick for Joplin. They'll take it, wind at their back. Sails deep down into FC Wichita territory. Ball will be juggled back up, and a great play by Sabelli. Oh, and he went to dump it off to Claire, but Claire's not able to get there in time. That's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Man. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be a corner kick for FC Wichita. That was a great bit of hustle right there. A great ball. Well, it was almost a fantastic ball by Sabelli. Had it just a little out in front of Claire, and Claire couldn't quite get there in time, but it was a good look. That'll take the corner kick, but it's going to be deflected up now. But Alex Mosley comes over, collects it, but not a great pass. He was looking to send it to Matt Claire along the near sidelines, and it heads out of bounds.
Now, that was a great corner kick by Matt. If for not for the, and I missed the player from Joplin, not getting ahead on that's in the back of the net. So a little bit unexpected, I think, from Matt Claire to try to bend that ball in, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it sure looked good. It was a great opportunity.
Joplin had it along the near sidelines. They're finally able to get it back out into the center of the pitch. Now they send it all the way over to the far side. Still in possession. Wichita pushes down. Cross ball, Joplin. They'll hit. number 14. He's going to send it across. Header, that was a good opportunity. Good opportunity for Joplin right there. John, probably the best one we've seen all game for the Demize.
No, great ball in, and Mauricio was
Vargas,
able to cover the ball up and prevent any damage being done by Joplin.
Osman Mendez has it for FC Wichita. He'll send it back to Alex Pollock along the far side. Now Mosley collects it for FC. And we see Kramer move up into the center circle, and just in time, too, he takes the pass, but he'll be dispossessed. The Demize bring it back the other way. They have it near the center pitch stripe, and they wind up backing it up to their defense. Good play by Joplin. Way in a hard challenge by Osman Mendez.
Give the foul to number 3, Osman Mendez for Wichita. It'll be a free kick for Joplin.
So number 8, that is Eduardo Filo, will take it for the Demize.
And we'll see what they do. See if they have as much trouble with this wind as we had on our free kicks last half.
Well, they didn't that time, but fortunately Wichita was able to put a head on it and clear it away. Now Joplin will send it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for FC Wichita. Just over 50 minutes into the game so far. Kevin Tenike takes it from Vargas on the goal kick.
Oh, great turn. Unfortunate. They're from Yasu.
Iasu Bekele.
That's what we're going with, I think, Kippy.
Bekele.
Yep. Until we can get somebody that speaks, I don't know, what's the language in Ethiopia, for God's sake?
You know, I don't know. You know, and I want to give, a proverbial tip of the hat to, all of the organizers of FC Wichita, the guys, and John, I know you were instrumental in this, putting together Air Capital Firm, the supporters group for FC Wichita. Just an outstanding job to put together the product that we get to see right here, and everything from the team on the pitch, and a great opportunity by Sabelli.
Anelli sent in a great ball right on the head of Shadow Sabelli, but he's a little far out for a header, just off the mark. And unfortunately, Matt was unable to collect the header before it went out of bounds for a Joplin Demize or goal kick, excuse me.
There's the goal kick for the Demize. Kevin Tenike is there to head it back forward. Now Alex Mosley has it. He drops it down to the near side where he has Matt Clare. Matt went to drop it back down to Nick Kramer. Now we've got a 2-on-2 situation right now. Demize will take a shot, but again, as what happened to Wichita in the first half, it's going to sail high. Strong wind.
Now they get a little foot underneath that ball and
it's gone. It is. We saw it all through the first half with Wichita. We're seeing it now in the second half. So the ball's put back into play by Vargas off of the goal kick. Wichita was not able to maintain possession, but they'll collect it again. That is Iasu with it, and he's going to bring it all the way up the center of the pitch. He's got help. Shot, and it's going to go just high. Great shot by Iasu.
What an individual effort.
Wow.
Carried the ball through just off the mark.
Took it through
what a great hit.
He took it through 2 defenders and put a good boot on it, and just a little bit off the mark.
I'm telling you, I wanted to stand up and call that a goal, man. That would have been absolutely unbelievable. Heck of an individual effort from Bekele, and just off the mark. A bit too much steam on it over the top of the crossbar. But great effort from Bekele and FC Wichita.
Now Matt Clare back in possession. He was looking to send a great ball forward to Luca Anelli, but Anelli had a defender all over him, and he couldn't get the step around to collect it.
Well, I tell you what, again, like we were saying in the first half, this matchup with number 23 and number 9, Luca Anelli, I think physically they're a great matchup.
They are, and we get a even better view of Luca now that the teams have switched sides, and he's a big boy, John. Well, he's going to reach in and pull out the card.
Wow, ridiculous.
It's going to be a yellow on Iyasu Bekele. And John, I had just looked down, so I didn't see the foul, but you see the players pat heads.
Yeah, I think that was it. I don't think that was intentional. It was a tackle from behind. I thought it was a little embellishment on part of the player, but
from behind. Yellow card in the outdoor game's a warning for the player. 2 yellow cards equals an ejection. Red card is an automatic.
55 minutes into the game. So the free kick from Joplin. And again, they're going to struggle a little bit with the wind, and that one sails deep. Out of bounds, it'll be a free kick, or I'm sorry, a goal kick for FC Wichita. Ball's put back into play by Vargas, the Wichita keeper. He was looking, John, I believe he was looking for Shadow Savelli. But now FC comes away with it again, and we've called his name several times. It's Iyasu Bekele. And that one's going to get called out of bounds off FC Wichita. It'll be a throw-in for Joplin.
actually, I think what the AR called was a free kick. I think they called a foul on Bekele.
Oh, sure was. Well, it almost looked like he had it set out past the white stripe. Good header by Alex Mosley. Oh, Wichita just couldn't quite come away with it. It was Luca Anelli over there with an opportunity. And Wichita, that's, I'm surprised, frankly, John, that they didn't call that.
No, I mean, I think, again, it's just hard to say. Looked like he came from behind and got a little bit of the player, but it's hard to see from our angle if the player's going down easy or going down soft, with feeling a little pressure. On his back, the officials right there didn't make the call. Unfortunately, we didn't do anything with that opportunity.
No, we'll lose it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Demize. Right near the midfield stripe on the far side of the pitch. Now it's out of bounds off Joplin. Wichita will take the throw-in. That foul's going to go against Joplin. Looked like they had a hold of Nelly's jersey. So Kevin Tinike will take the free kick for FC Wichita. I'm not sure what the whistle was on unless they're saying he encroached on him when he moved forward.
Yeah, I think he did. I think that's what I think he's going to get a little talking to because, in essence, the official could reach into his pocket for that. I think it's clear. He's just going to give him a little stern warning there.
Well, that's probably the right thing to do. He wasn't too terribly close. I mean, he wasn't right up in Kevin's face. So now Kevin takes the free kick, sends it down to the top of the box, but Wichita's not able to hold on to it. Joplin brings it back the other way. They've got it, center circle. They drop it off to the left side. Wichita's defense gets back quickly. It's number 16, Kevin Tenike.
Kevin Tenike with the steal.
Great tackle by
Out of
Kevin
bounds.
Tenike. Way to
Throw
go to
for
the
Joplin.
ground. Right time, just outside the 18, so in case something happened, he didn't risk, the referee having to point to the spot.
Right.
Great defensive effort.
Kevin is a solid defender. Oh, what a move. Iyasu Bekele makes a great one. Luca Nelly still got it. Here comes Bekele. He's got an opportunity, and the keeper makes a great play for Joplin. Slides down and pokes it away.
From number 9, Luca Anelli, and number 19, Yasu.
Wow,
Bekele.
close call now. Here comes Mosley. He's got it. He's got help. He sends it to Claire. Down on the left side. Matt looking for room. He gets around his man. Drops it into the center. And Joplin comes away with it.
And Matt Clare
Oh.
trying to get in the action.
Oh,
Out
man.
of bounds, Wichita.
And
Great tackle.
we saw Osmond Mendez make a good one. I'm
Yeah,
a
he
little,
depleted that guy. I think
he
would be
sure did.
a good explanation of what just happened right there. But I think it was all in good. I mean, they patted each other on the hand. I think number 12 from Joplin, he wasn't too upset about it. I think he would have been happy with that kind of tackle himself.
That's probably
He would have
probably
been proud of
true.
himself.
That was a great exchange by FC Wichita, but it was set up off of some amazing individual play by Iyasu Bekele.
And look at this. It's
Oh,
trouble.
Matt
This is
Clare.
trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, well, unfortunately.
If that defender for Joplin, I can't tell what his number is, had he not got his head cleanly on that one, that would have been a dangerous situation for the Demize's keeper.
Alex Mosley's coming up.
He's hobbling.
Yeah, I think he might have pulled something. He's got a cramp
Looks
in the
like,
calf.
yeah, he's just stretching out a little, but he's staying in.
Well, we got somebody warming up. Looks like Larry Enlow saw that. Coach Enlow is looking at Alex, and he's got somebody warming up over there.
The Demize will have a corner kick. 61 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it looks like he's got Chisholm Ogbonna warming up over there on the sidelines. Oh, and a nice try, nice corner, nice free kick setup by Des Moines there. I'm sorry, Joplin, excuse me, fans. Joplin. And it was unfortunate the Demize forward couldn't get ahead on that ball. Great effort, though.
And Chisholm Ogbonna, who's warming up on the sidelines, will see whether they wind up making the substitution or not. But he is a fellow that has played for the Chicago Fire's Academy, John. So a talented midfielder. We might get to see him in some action. Alex is back up now, and I shouldn't say back up. He's been up, but he's moving around. Seems to be moving okay. Wichita will get whistled for
Number 13 for Wichita, Nick Kramer.
for the foul. It's Nick Kramer. Okay. Now that I got that little episode out of my system, unfortunately nobody else got to witness that, but I just threw somewhat of a hissy fit with my headset. Kevin Tenike has it now for FC Wichita. He drops it off to Matt Clare. Oh, Matt's going to go down. A little shove from behind, nothing too vicious.
Yeah, just enough to take Matt off of his feet and earn a free kick for FC Wichita.
So there you see Kevin Tenike with it. FC Wichita still in control right now, and it is, I believe that was number 13, Nick Kramer.
Yeah, Nick Kramer. Yeah, running the ball through a little matchup with him and Luca Anelli, the two big boys on the pitch, and Nick let the ball get a little too far ahead of him and just lost possession slightly. Gave enough room for the Demize player to step in and win that ball back.
Wichita was fortunate on that throw-in that they didn't immediately turn it over. But inevitably they'll lose possession. Joplin has it now up near midfield. They push it forward. Send it back to the center. That's number 2, Sam Hazeltine. Now it's sent all the way over to the far side of the pitch. And a good challenge by Craig Mooney, but Joplin's still able to hold on to it. Now Wichita's going to get whistled for the foul. I think that was on Mooney.
Yeah, that was on Mooney over there. And that was after we had one possession, so that was unfortunate there. But Demize is going to set up for a free kick in a pretty dangerous position.
And we see Luca Anelli for FC Wichita, John, still pushed way forward. He's up right at the midfield stripe. Good clearing play by Matt Clary. Heads the ball out of the danger zone. But Joplin comes back away with it. They look to take a shot, but it's going to be deflected and head out of bounds wide right. Now Vargas.
Yeah, 24 has got to be a little disappointed with that effort.
Yeah, Vargas now will set up the goal kick for FC Wichita. He sends it forward into the wind. Unfortunately, it wasn't a good kick, and it heads out of bounds. He was looking to try and catch Claire, John, down here along the near side.
I'll tell you what, one thing Vargas can do is he can, I mean, we got a pretty stiff wind here, and he's pretty
well,
stiff
he certainly
wind.
put a boot on it. Oh, man, and a very dangerous pass back by FC. Oh, and Joplin Demize will strike first. You know, you kind of saw that one coming once that pass.
Yeah, number 9, Mario Pinto, just waiting there. Bad pass back.
Yep.
From number 3 to not a good decision from Osman Mendez to play that ball back. And, you know, Joplin has capitalized on that, finished it when he needed to.
Well, they did, and you can't, you know, you can't say much.
At the 66th
other than that was a,
I mean,
that was a good capitalization on a bad mistake by FC Wichita.
I finished at far post. Nothing Mauricio could do about that. We'll see if Wichita can answer back quickly. They've definitely had the majority of the opportunities during this game. We'll see what they can do.
Joplin 1, Wichita 0.
No, the Joplin Demize SC's Twitter feed tells us that's the first one of the season from Mario Pinto. FC Wichita kicks it off. Alex Mosley plays it forward along the far side. What a good tackle. Who was that, number 2, John? Sam Hazeltine from Joplin. Mosley has it for FC Wichita. He tries to play it forward, but it'll be deflected up in the air and collected. Oh, boy. Well, it wasn't intentional, but he certainly got upended, and I can't tell the number of the injured Demize player. We'll let you know who that is just as soon as we can see his number. He's up.
Now, and considering the time that the officials already reached in his pocket, this one looked worse than the one he reached into his pocket for.
It certainly did. Back into play, and it looks like it's going to be cleared out of gets cleared out of danger and out of bounds by number 4 for FC Wichita, Alex Pollock. John, we see the Air Capital Firm flag waving down along the goal line. Ball fed out quickly by Vargas to Matt Clare. Matt sends it forward. Pass was off target. He was looking for number 18, Shadow Sabelli. Now the ball will head out of bounds off Joplin. It's quickly thrown back in. Osman Mendez, he has it. He sends a cross ball to Alex Pollock.
You know, and looking at this roster that we got from the Demize, I apologize to any of the Joplin fans that might be listening right now. We don't have the player numbers listed here. We've only got, you know, the 19 players that traveled. These aren't the numbers. So it looks like this
Okay,
is
that's
the
not the jersey number.
So Joplin fans, we apologize for not calling the correct number. We'll see what we can do. We'll follow you guys on Twitter and see what we can figure out as far as these players are concerned. We don't even have positions listed on this roster.
Joplin just sent us a message. Number 2 is Thalis Silva, and Sam Hazeltine is the keeper that is in for Joplin right now, so we appreciate that.
Hey, if
Yeah,
Joplin wants to hook us up,
yeah, you could
send us your roster.
We would love to have you email us a roster. You can send that to footballwichitalive@gmail.com, FUTBOL wichitalive@gmail.com. That would be extremely helpful. Great defensive play by Kevin Tenike, but the Demize still control it.
Yeah, and Larry's going to have to
Needs to kind of get the boys settled down.
Well, he's going to have to sub out Alex Mosley. Alex Mosley playing without his shin guard.
I did not. Oh, yeah, Mose did lose a shin guard.
Well, and he's limping around, not 100%. I think they got to get a sub here.
Well, they've got a sub up on the sidelines now, John.
I think Joplin's good on Joplin to keep the ball out of bounds
Yep.
inbounds as long as they can. Looks like we're going to finally get that substitution in for Alex Mosley.
Yeah, so I believe that's going to be Chisholm Ogbonna, as we mentioned earlier. He played for the Chicago Fire's academy team, academy club. This will be the first time we've seen him in action, at least the first time I've seen him. I don't think that he played in the exhibition game against the Tulsa Roughnecks.
No, I think this is the first time that we've seen him, so we'll see what he has to show. Definitely a good substitution. Alex, looked like after he came up a little lame after a tackle in the midfield area, and then he had a second tackle and loses his shin guard. And so definitely a good substitution for Coach Enlow.
Joplin had an opportunity. They were looking to send it back down across the face of the box. It's going to bounce out of bounds off of FC Wichita, so it'll be a corner kick for the Demize. "72 minutes through, the ball is going to bounce, or the ball is going to sail all the way across the goal box and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for FC Wichita. The ball gets thrown into Shadow Sabelli. Sabelli sends it back sends it back into the center of the pitch, but Joplin's able to collect it. Number 12 for the Demize has it down along the near sideline. Now they'll send it up to the center of the pitch, and I believe that was Sabelli that lost his footing, or I'm sorry, not Sabelli, but Bekele who lost his footing. Now Joplin they had it down deep. It's going to head out of bounds. Goal kick called. Good play by, I believe, that is Kevin Tenike. He plays it out of bounds off of Joplin.
It looks like they've called
they did.
Offsides.
They called it.
Yeah,
is that what they called offsides?
Yep.
Okay. Tenike puts the ball back into play. He was looking to send it down to Luca Anelli, but Anelli was well covered. Now Sabelli. He'll get fouled. FC Wichita restarts it quickly. Craig Mooney had it, sent it forward. It was, but Wichita's still in control. Sabelli has it, and he takes his shot.
Unlucky. Shot it right at the keeper. Pretty standard save, but good work from FC Wichita.
Well, Sam
Great
Hazeltine
work, great turn.
Makes the save. Just over 74 minutes played so far here on really what has turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous evening in Wichita for this inaugural game for FC Wichita.
We got Nick Kramer down there over on the sideline. Look like he's cramping up a little bit over there. We'll see if Larry wants to get, Coach Inlow wants to get somebody warmed up over there. Nick's up. He's ready to go. I think he's ready to keep on playing. He's definitely been a force in the midfield playing. Like I said, a defensive mid position. It's been shoring up and then sending some great balls through. So we want to keep Nick in there if we can.
Joplin takes the throw in. They send it down the near side. Now the loose ball is collected by FC Wichita. Shadow Sabelli has it down along the near sidelines. Now we get our first look, John, at number 27, the recent sub for Alex Mosley. It's Chisholm Ogbonna fighting hard for it. The ball's out of bounds. Oh, and a bad touch by Matt Clare, and he turns it over. Well, and we see the physical play continue, Johnny. And now Wichita.
And I like it. It's a great
absolutely.
Alex Pollock over there steals a great ball. Excellent step, and just got enough of that ball, and it looks like I almost had something going there.
He did. He almost sent that one in. He almost sent it down into a good position for.
And then we've got
Luca
the official
Anelli
reaching in his pocket.
So that's going to be a yellow on. Can't see the number yet. That's quickly restarted. Going to get whistled down. I believe that's number 2.
Give the yellow card to Joplin, number 2, Thalas Silva.
Thalas Silva will get called, or will get the yellow card.
Free kick.
And FC Wichita went for a quick restart, but referee needed to get his name written into his book.
Ball's put back in play. Matt Clare, or I'm sorry, that wasn't Clare. Who was that? That was Tenike playing way up. I wonder if that's a little bit of a change based on FC Wichita bringing Ogbonna in. You know, Tenike is not, he's typically a defender, John.
No, he is, but I tell you what, he got a great head on that ball and tried to create something, send a ball into the middle, into that 6-yard line. Unfortunately, Demize player, stopped that attempt short.
Now Sabelli, great trap by Shadow, but he's got 3 orange jerseys. Oh, man. Kevin wasn't able to get a hold of it.
Great defensive effort.
Great play by Craig Mooney. We've called his name several times, John, on the defensive end of FC Wichita's possessions, and that was another great one by Craig. Ball back into play. Joplin has it near midfield. FC challenging. And that's one of those situations, John, where I'm not quite sure, why we see the guys just let up.
No, I don't know. Maybe a bit of tired legs. It might be a different strategy they're implementing in the second half. That we're playing into the wind. Hard to say. There's a great through ball to Matt Clare.
Matt's got it along the far side of the pitch. And another great move by Yasu Bekele. We've seen it several times. Matt Clare tried to push it up through the center. But Joplin will send it back down near midfield. Now it's sent back up. They were looking to send it to Clare, but it's easily headed away. Wichita still in control right now. It's Osman Mendez with it. It's going to get played all the way back to number 4, Alex Pollock. Wichita still fighting hard. Here they go. They've got it. Oh.
Now, again.
Yeah, Yasu Bekele goes down hard.
Yeah.
You know, and looks like Clare. Now we're going to have a sub for the Demize. Looks like number 2. And I apologize, we don't have a roster, so I'm not sure his name.
We know it's not Sam.
I think it was Silva, if I remember correctly. He's gone off. Now Wichita lines up for the free kick. It's number 19, Yasu Bekele. He'll take it for FC. And that one sails high. You know, it almost looked like it was deflected, the angle that it quickly took.
Yeah, you know, Josh, I'm just not sure he was. I'm not sure he was close enough to anybody for that to deflect. But neither, even if it was, Joplin's lining up for a goal kick. Well, we got 10 minutes left. We'll see it with FC Wichita can put something together.
Vargas makes the save for FC Wichita. Now the Red push it back forward along the far side. Ball centered. They had Clare. Ball goes up high. Good challenge. Number 13, Nick Kramer. Now we see Shadow go down hard.
And don't forget, there is an after-game party tonight at Pacific Coast Pizza, northwest corner of 37th and Rock Road, 7718 East 37th Street. Join us after the game at Pacific Coast Pizza.
Shadow still down, getting stretched out.
And again, a special thanks to our jersey sponsors, Cox Communications, Business Services, and Call Cap.
And good on Shadow to get up. He's just got to work that cramp out a little bit.
Injured player number 18.
We'll see what Matt Clare can do, see if we can put a ball inside this 18 and create an opportunity to really test his keeper.
Well, the clock's ticking. There's the kick from Clare. It's headed out of the box by
and Wichita will get the throw.
The Demize. Matt quickly throws it back in. He drops it back to his defender, Osman Mendez. Now Sabelli has it. Right in the center of the pitch. He'll send it all the way over to Craig Mooney along the far side. It's going to get played out of bounds. They'll say it went off Joplin. And now Sabelli's going to head off. We saw him come up, limping a little bit after a hard charge. We'll tell you here in just a second who's coming on for him. And that is going to be number 8.
Number 8,
Jeffy Blanc. Now Wichita still has it. I believe that was number 9, Luca Anelli.
That was. Great save from the Joplin goalkeeper.
Certainly was.
And we're going to be, I tell you what, we're going to miss Shadow in the midfield. I mean, he was really controlling our midfield offensively. So we'll see what Blanc can do for us.
Well, there's a great pass to Bekele. Boy, Yasu has just got some fantastic footwork. Now Wichita.
Is he going to point to the spot?
Well, I'm waiting to see.
Give the foul on Joplin to number 9, Mario Pinto, Just outside the box.
Well, I tell you what, that
So-
was a good foul
Free
on
kick coming
behalf
Yeah.
of Joplin because he was moving through and into the 18 quickly. A great ball from Iasu.
So as you heard, it was a foul on Mario Pinto for Joplin.
And a yellow card for number 9, Mario Pinto, for Joplin.
Now he's going to get a yellow. So Mario, John, has the lone goal of the match. Made a good defensive play right there.
Well, he's in the books on 2
He is.
different lines, isn't he?
And
on
now
the
he's got a yellow to go with
scoring
his.
and on the yellow card.
to go
That's
with
all
it.
right. I would take that foul any day than allow an FC
Absolutely.
Wichita to burn through.
Matt Clare, and he just is going to send it. It sails on him.
And Matt
It's out of
This
bounds.
hasn't been
Free
Matt's
kick over
night on
the
these free
crossbar.
kicks at all.
Nope.
Or touching the, ugh. Matt's going to want that one back for sure. That's not what, I mean, what a great opportunity just outside the 18. We've got to do much more with that.
No, and it's frustrating because we've seen those moments tonight. For Matt, the one-on-one opportunity that he had in the first half, where he just shanked it, sent it high. Oh.
Give the foul on Wichita to
I'll
number
tell you,
10, Matt Clare.
number 16, he's got to be Brazilian. 'Cause he went down real easy.
Well, or Italian.
real easy. Brazilian.
Hmm?
I would say Brazilian. I think the Brazilians go down a lot easier than
You
the
think more than the
Italians.
Italians do?
Oh, yeah, without
Really?
a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Neither here nor there. They didn't do much with their free kick. And
No, it'll be a goal
that's the
kick.
goal kick for FC Wichita.
Vargas will take it for FC. 85 minutes played so far. Vargas sends it down, and he's not going to get there in time. He was trying to send it to number 8, Jefty Blanc, who we saw come on a couple of minutes ago for Shadow Sabelli. Ball's thrown back in for FC Wichita. And Osman Mendez actually wound up keeping that in play. And another
Great
opportunity.
save
What
for
a
Mauricio.
save by
Save
Vargas.
from Mauricio Vargas.
And what a defensive
Wow.
effort right there.
Uh-oh, here come
Wichita
Wichita.
coming
They've
along
still got an
here.
opportunity. Number 19, Iasu Bekele had it, and he was moving down quick. Luca Anelli had it, went to center it, but it's going to hit, or it's going to be blocked by the Demize. Now the ball will roll all the way back to Vargas. Vargas drops it down, brings it up. And he'll send it down deep into the center of the pitch. Kevin Tenike's there to put a head on it. Now Matt Clare gets mugged and has a player come down on top of him. You can hear some fans
Well,
that
we
aren't
can hear some
overly
fans
happy.
that aren't super happy with that, and
You know,
I
the
can't
guy,
say that I argue with him. He kind of went over Matt's back a little bit, and then
he
you got
did.
players coming down on arguably the premier player on our team. The fans are going to have some issues with that. I don't think there was
Well,
any malice intended on the part of the Joplin player.
No, certainly
whatsoever.
not.
Physical game.
And the
All right,
other,
get behind. Matt Clare taking the free kick.
come back to that in a minute. Matt just tried to send it through the wall, but it's easily blocked away. Now an opportunity,
So
but it's going to
close.
sail out of bounds. Jefty
The
Blanc
cross just in front.
tried to get to it, Johnny, but he couldn't quite put a foot.
That's unfortunate.
Number
I think
8.
every time we look down, we got an FC Wichita player, getting their hamstring worked on. I think some of these guys are just getting accustomed to playing 90 minutes of soccer.
Hey, and let's remind everyone,
Nick
too,
Kramer.
John, that Sunday,
And don't
5:05
forget Sunday,
kickoff,
our next
FC
game,
Wichita.
Game 2 this weekend, Sunday.
Back here at home
Festivities
against the
get started
Liverpool
at 3 o'clock.
Warriors.
The parking lot opens
There's
at
a concert
2:30.
that's going to start at
Rocky People
3.
Cover Band takes the stage at 3 o'clock.
Well, we've got about a minute and 45 seconds left to go,
FC
John.
Wichita against Liverpool International Academy. Right back here at the Stryker Soccer Complex on Sunday.
Our
That
great
one's gonna-
offensive play over there. We still got a lot of time. I mean, we got a minute and a half pushing back on these guys. We're doing all right. No need to rush this.
Yeah. But it looks like we're going to have another sub for FC Wichita. Nick Kramer's going to head off the pitch. And coming on.
Another sub. Number 13, Nick Kramer, subs out.
Number 17, Alex Morgan comes on for FC Wichita. Claire grabs the loose ball, or heads the loose ball.
We got 50 seconds left.
Now the ball's played back down into the Demize zone. Here we go. It's number 8.
Oh, unlucky.
Jeffy Blanc trying to set something up. The Demize still in possession. Near side, Alex Morgan goes up for the challenge, but Joplin's able to get it around him. Oh. Wichita needs to get a move on right now. They push it forward quickly. John, that looks like that's number 2, Craig Mooney had it. Went to cross it, send it in to the box, but it's going to wind up being played out of bounds. We're now in stoppage. I don't know how many minutes of time they added. Ball's thrown back in for FC Wichita and deflected out of bounds.
After the game, our after-game party, Pacific Coast Pizza, northwest corner of 37th and Rock Road. Wichita making another stand here in extra time.
So Kevin Tenike throws it in, bounces out of bounds off the Demize. Corner kick, FC Wichita.
Matt Clare setting up to take the corner kick in extra time.
And this might.
They need to get a move on, and now we see Mauricio Varga comes all the way down.
This might be our last opportunity to put something in the back of the net.
Matt sends it down, cross ball, all kinds of people there. And it gets headed in, but it's kick saved away. Now Claire goes down hard. And for those of you who are wondering, that was Vargas, the FC Wichita keeper, that almost scored that tying goal. Claire sets up again, sends it down center. Wichita has a chance, but the keeper's going to dive on it. And we've got an injured Demize player down in the goal box. You know, there were a lot of bodies going up in the air, John.
Yeah, and he's holding his face. I think he's complaining about, you know, catching an elbow or some kind of head or something to the mouth. But he's back up and looks like he's okay.
Well, Joplin's not going to be in any hurry to put this one back into play. You can see Luca and Ellie still down there in their face. Alex Morgan, he'll put a head on it after the goal kick. We are in stoppage right now, and we would expect it to be ending very quickly, but right now Wichita still in control. It's Alex Pollock. He sends it down. Matt Clare has it, but he's got a Joplin player all over in front of him, and it's going to head out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Wichita. It's quickly put back into play. Centered. Oh! Wow. Just another step
unlucky.
forward.
Great
Jeffy
save from
Blanc.
the Joplin keeper. Unbelievable. Luca Nelly waiting right there just to tap that ball in. Picked up by the Joplin keeper. Good on him. Unfortunate for FC Wichita.
Several opportunities. And
that's
there's the
the
final
match.
whistle.
And I got to say, congratulations to the Joplin Demize on winning
Absolutely.
their opener. Great game from FC Wichita in their inaugural game. I got to say, I think we outplayed Joplin. I think we had the majority of the opportunities, but that's not what this game's
Well,
all about, Kippenberger. It's about finishing the opportunity that you have.
No, it's not, John. And you know what, though? What we saw was Joplin do exactly what you have to do, and that is capitalize on every opportunity that's presented to you. And they capitalized big time on a bad pass by Osmond Mendez, and they struck quickly.
No, absolutely. And really only to be fair, probably the greatest opportunity that they had. And, good on the Joplin forward. Name escapes me, and I apologize to the fans. Finished at far post, nothing.
Mario Pinto.
Yep, Mario Pinto, excuse me. Great finish by Mario, and Joplin travels home happy.
Well, and they should. And you know what? Even though the score is disappointing for the hometown crowd, John, you've got to be happy with what we finally have now here in Wichita. A first-class outdoor team playing in a great league. Lots of good teams, good crowd. And we can see the players coming over, giving a couple of claps to the fans. And, John, a good crowd tonight, considering that, weather was always a big concern as to what it's going to be tonight. It's supposed to storm badly. Fortunately, the weather pushed back a little bit.